Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
Yeah. But it's brilliant. But so my first year.
Hey, do it again. Do it again.
So
Fucking jerk off. Fucking jerk off.
Cancel. Blues Traveler comes in. I'm like, because you know we worked Blues Traveler, and John Bobber's like, what are you, the girl from The Office? How did you get here?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and then Soundgarden and Sting and Sheryl Crow.
And they all know you? They all know you?
Well, no, I can't say that I was
Fucking
that
go.
important there, but you know they were.
Go.
It was very, very cool that my
Douchebag.